it's a half full metal alchemist. No, I think that we were brought up here first so we could announce people as they come on stage and make you cheer more.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Time to shooting things at you.
Now we have to think of
who's here.
all the people who are here.
That's okay, we can do this.
And
Okay.
Yes.
All right, first let's welcome to the stage Mr. Gluttony himself, Christopher Casey. And now Chris gets to introduce the next guy.
Wait, I want to introduce the next person.
So far, 2 misses.
No, that didn't miss.
That one hit her head.
As last, I would like to introduce my fellow monkey lover. I'm sorry, my feather monkey. And since you already took Chris, sorry, then I get Wendy Powell.
Wendy Powell plays Envy and plays him to perfection.
I have no idea what's going on, but I love all of you.
I'm going to take a really important one. I'm going to introduce Mr. Mike McFarland.
Who plays Havoc and directed half the series and directed all of Full Metal Brotherhood.
What else do we have back there?
A whole lot more than the chairs that are out here.
All
We
right.
have Maxie Whitehead who plays
Okay, then I'm gonna go for the other one that's cool. I'm not drunk. I'm just. I
I'm
don't know what's
hungover.
going on.
Maybe that would help.
Maybe if I had a drink, I would sound better. Yeah. No, I'm gonna introduce somebody who's very hot and very cool, and that would be Travis Willingham. He's such a good assistant.
Vic can be out there with the
Vic has to stand up there on the end.
Vic can stand here. All right. And welcome to the stage with a deafening roar, Mr. Vic Mignogna.
There's a lot of people out here.
Excuse me?
Oh, that's.
Okay, so here's the rule. I don't know if it's been explained. Everybody shut up. Including you.
What? What's going on?
Okay. I don't know if the rules have been explained to you. Did they just get explained? Because I don't want to redo it. Okay. We are going to take questions as normal. But anytime you hear a ding, can we get a representative ding?
Wow!
An angel will appear and ask you a question. And the angel will take the form of Mike McFarland or Vic Mignogna because they know the most questions about Full Metal Alchemist. And then we don't have to come up with them. And if you answer it correctly, you will win a signed DVD of Full Metal Alchemist. It's not signed by us, but we found some random people. Got them signed. All right, let's get this party started.
All right.
If you have a question, actually, can we move that microphone to an aisle?
Yeah.
Thank you
That would
very
be-
much. That would
yeah.
be super swell.
Fire.
Super swell.
That is spiffy. Awesome. Awesome. If you have a question, line up there.
Applause for the mic mover.
Should we keep it to just like 5 to 10 people right now, and then we'll keep adding more. Otherwise, that line's gonna.
I have a question.
No, okay, that's it. No more people get in line. You gotta wait now. Doesn't that sound for you?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I have a question for Vic, Travis, and Colleen.
No, we didn't. I don't know what you heard.
I want to hear all 3 sides of the tequila shot story.
That wasn't me! That wasn't me!
That was Colleen.
That wasn't Colin.
Okay, I want to hear you guys' version. Okay, too. Sorry. That's my mistake. I'm sorry.
There's this stuff called tequila. I had a bunch of shots of it. I lost my wallet for 2.5 hours, and it was in my back pocket.
There's gotta be more to that.
And I hung myself all over Vic Mignogna out in front of the hotel. I was like, listen,
everything I dreamed
listen,
of.
buddy. I just want to tell you, I love you, man. That was it. Don't drink tequila.
My version of the story is amazingly exactly like his. Only I forget sometimes how many tequilas he had.
2,800 shots of tequila!
It was over 9,000.
It was only 14.
That it?
But,
Thanks.
No Original Rangers, Mini Skirt Army, and the Swingin' Sidekicks, Sunny Straight. Woo! Gathering at 1:30 outside the hotel.
I'm too short.
Focus.
Okay.
Miss.
Okay.
I have a small request, one for Maxie and one for Colleen. Maxie, I know that you're probably gonna get asked this a million times throughout your career, but can you say brother in Al's voice?
Oh, God.
Brother! And I have a request for Colleen. I love Shin-Chan. I was wondering, can you do your Hema cry?
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God! I'm not facing that direction.
Some voices are embarrassing.
Really awful to look at. And you guys see it. Yeah, all right. And thank you for that.
Hi. First of all, people are probably going to hate me for this. Exactly what episode of the series is going on right now? Because I've spent the last 3 to 4 years living in Mexico. So I'm not up to date on how far into Brotherhood the dub is, because I've only been watching the subtitled version on Funimation's YouTube channel.
What's aired is through 26, I believe, on Adult Swim, and now they're rerunning that.
Okay. Well, my main question is in regards to, because you've all been working on, have worked on both series. So, what do you find is the biggest difference or transition in working on the newer series as opposed to what went on working with the older series?
That's an excellent question.
That's a really good question.
I talk less, but I have more backstory. So I'm both more interesting and not as well paid.
You actually have a back story.
Ah, you see what you did there?
I think my boobs got smaller in the second series. It was really disappointing for me.
I don't know, I know they got more animated. They move on their own more.
In the first one, I was in it for 5 minutes, and this time I was in it for like 7.
We love Barry.
Well, the first time you also were a nice cross-dresser.
Yeah. I do miss putting on the dress.
To get into character.
And going in to record, yeah.
Yeah, my character does more stuff, therefore I like it more. And also, there's more gore and more him getting beaten up and him eating things, and that's why I like it.
Mine's pretty much a ditto on that, except for I get to be more shapes, more forms. So I'm really enjoying Brotherhood, except for the form that I don't enjoy, which I'm not allowed to talk about, and you all know what it is. So, I hate that thing.
In this version, I get to date lust. I didn't know that I was, but I was.
Really?
Yeah.
In the last version, I was Aaron Dismuke, and now I'm me. That's pretty great.
Alchemy.
Yes.
In the last one, I burn stuff, and in this one, I burn even more stuff. You can't lose.
I think in Brotherhood, Ed's boobs are actually bigger. That Lust went small and Ed went large.
I would agree, yes.
Don't you think?
I would agree.
Yeah. And also in Brotherhood, my brother is a girl. But a very awesome, cute one. So that's just fine with me.
Yeah.
You know, the series is darker. It's a darker, heavier series, and it's really fun to be doing new things and seeing the characters in new adventures and new sets, new settings, new characters is fun.
The new characters are fun.
And I...
Oh, you did answer a question, not you.
I forgot.
I heard a ding. What's going on?
It's you! It's all you!
What do I
Okay,
do?
so Mike McFarland will now ask you a trivia. Wait, it's for the next person, right?
I was still gonna say something else when it dinged. So
The bell
Oh,
dinged.
I don't know. What do you think are the rules? Is it
Time's
her?
up.
Yeah, no, that means if it dings, we have to ask you a question now.
Okay, so it's her.
go for it.
So this is a trivia question?
Yeah.
This is a trivia question about.
So you can win a prize. That's cool.
We would surprise you with what it is.
I'll start off with easy ones. Name the mangaka of Full Metal Alchemist.
Don't shout out answers.
Hiromu Arakawa?
Yeah.
DVD in that box.
Oh, there's the prize box.
Winner.
Maxie will be your Vanna. Oh, and you get a hug. All right.
Hi, this is actually 2 requests. It's for my friend because he's a huge fan of all of you, especially Vic. But when he's supposed to come here, his nephew was born, so he had to go down to Utah after he bought his ticket.
Oh.
And so he was wondering if, because I brought his stuff with me, if all of you could sign his poster by your characters, his poster, and if he could get a call from Vic.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? We'll do that after, since there's so many people
Yeah.
up here now. We'd love to do that. You tell him that we said congratulations on his baby. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Way to make a baby.
Yeah, as far as signing stuff and making phone calls and things like that, let's do all of that after. So if you're coming
Yes.
up, don't ask that question in particular anymore. Although you are totally forgiven because you gave us a reason to say that.
Tell him that we're going to use his baby to open the gate. Gay baby! Throw up the gate, baby!